If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to take a look at the man of the match, Dele Alli. Now, he does have a Scream 87 and he does have a headliner that is 88 rated, which is obviously above this. I think the headliner was an SBC though, correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm right in saying that, so I can't buy him on the market. To be honest, I might be wrong in saying that. Maybe he is on the market, but I don't think I can. Anyway, 70,000 coins is what he cost me, currently selling for around 65 on console, 70 PC. So, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, regrettably so. If it was the other way around, I wouldn't really be moaning. High work rate, 6'2". Am I going to play him in the cam role? Initially, no. I'm going to play him as a centre mid. There isn't really a reason for it other than that high defensive work rate doesn't really fill me with an awful lot of confidence. As a centre mid, I feel like that would be better. He is currently on 9 Chem. I will convert him down to a centre mid to get him onto 10 Chem. But his acceleration and sprint speed has that massive gap that EA is so fond of this year. I don't know why they do it, but his acceleration is 72, but his sprint speed is 81. I mean, if you watch anyone that has that gap in real life, no one has a gap that big. It can't possibly work that way. Anyway, 92 positioning, 86 finishing, 81 shot power, and 83 long shots. It's not a bad start. I will look to improve it though, because I feel like shot power and long shots are going to be a little bit more important than a lot of other things that he doesn't have at the moment, because obviously he's going to be arriving late into the penalty area. He's going to be on the edge of the penalty area. I'm going to want to hit some at some point. We need to improve it. 88 short passing, 87 finishing, vision, sorry. I am going to improve both of those, but unfortunately, the one thing we're not going to improve is that balance. That will remain at 65. Now, I did toy with an engine, which would have boosted the acceleration and the sprint speed slightly, and we would have had 10 balance, I think it is, so up to 75. Is that going to make a difference? We will find out. He's not going to be agile, but then we don't really need him to be as a centre mid. And of course, he's got moderate defensive attributes, great stamina, which is good for the box-to-box midfield role, great ball control, good reactions and composure, very good in fact, and decent dribbling on him as well. Now, the team we've got him in is that right there, which is not the best, but certainly not the worst. Let's see if we can I don't have a position modifier just yet, so what I'll do is I'll stick the Maestro on him, which is what we want, and then I'll talk to you about it as if we have actually put the cam to centre mid, and I will do it before I go into the games. So it's pretty self-explanatory. The shot power goes up to 91 as opposed to the 89 that it would suggest there. Same with the long shots, that's up to 93. The volley's got by 5, I think. Yeah. So everything that's up by 4 is 5, and everything that's 8 is actually 10. So the reaction's up by 5, ball control by 5, dribbling by 10, and the agility by 5 as well, takes him up to 83. So, it's a moderate upgrade. He actually goes into a 93 rated cam or a 92 rated centre mid. It depends where you want to play him. I've not actually played against him yet, ironically. Not the headliner nor the man of the match, and I never come up against the Scream card. So I really don't... don't understand, but I'm guessing he's just not that good. Otherwise, surely other people would be using him. But I'm about to find out whether he's actually any good. I would imagine, just initial thoughts before I go into any game whatsoever, I would have thought he'd feel quite rigid on the ball, quite robotic. But I think he's going to do a relatively good job because he has decent defensive stats. They're not amazing, but for a cam, essentially, they are quite good. I reckon he'll be competent on the ball. I reckon his reactions will be relatively okay. The reason they won't be amazing is because that agility isn't high. He will have very good passing, and he will be pretty decent in front of goal, and he'll be okay. I'm not expecting big things from him. I'm expecting to come out and say, well, he's not bad, but unless you're a Tottenham fan, you're not going to care about this card. That's exactly what I'm expecting to come out as. But, without any further ado, let's find out. And ball rolled out to Kenny Lala into the path of Dele Alli. Here we go then. Ball up to Walcott. Remy through to St. Maximin, who's got the pace. Sanson. Remy. Ball through to St. Maximin, who's got pace. And he's gone down under a challenge by Ndidi. To be fair, never expected him to beat Ndidi. That's the meme strength coming through, really. There's Sanson into Dele Alli. Drag back from Dele Alli's not bad, actually. Ball played into Di Maria. Ball through to St. Maximum is shocking. Kenny Lala does the business, and we actually get the ball out as well, which is amazing. Ball up to Angel Di Maria here. Salah over the top. Can Dele Alli take it down? Yes, he can. Can he play it across to St. Maximum? Oh, well, I mean, that's obstruction at the highest order there. Good football from Dele Alli. Maybe I got a little bit lucky to get the ball out, but he still did. And then St. Maximum was literally held up by two people. Here's Dele Alli. Ball inside for Angel Di Maria. Comes back to Dele Alli. Up to Maximum. Back to Dele Alli. No, it's going to come back inside here and up through the middle. St. Maximum to Dele Alli. I delayed it as much as I could. St. Maximum has the drop on the defender, and the defender wins. Ball played in toward Angel Di Maria, outside of the left, and we're back in the game. Ball into Walcott, back it comes, little back heel through the eye of a needle for Angel Di Maria, who plays it outside to Theo Walcott. Can he lob this into the penalty area? Never going to get there. St. Maximum there with a half-arsed effort, really. Should have put a little bit more effort into it. Dele Alli with a great bit of football. We're going to get the ball back with Dele Alli on the edge. He went for goal, and that's what I was talking about with giving him that Chem style in particular, because we're actually going to concede to Mo Salah on the break here. Well, we were going to, and then he laid it off, and an easy save for Lecomte, really. Yeah, Dele Alli is going to get those type of chances on the edge of the area where it just sort of pops out to him, and I kind of wanted him to have better long shot power because of that reason. Dele Alli says, have some of that. And I don't blame him. Dele Alli, Maximum, well, he's touched it inside. There goes Salah around the outside. Walcott around the outside, play it into Maximum. Oh, he's not offside, is he? That is such a shame. Dele Alli into Walcott. He's going to burst onto the end of it. Gives it to St. Maximum. Plays it to, well, he's been held back again. Here's Di Maria. Dele Alli on the overlap. He's in on goal. Drags it back. Goes for goal with the right foot. Maximum is there to mop things up. And I think he might just be onside. And he is. And he scored yet another tap-in. His positioning is fantastic. Walcott lifts it to Dele Alli. Plays it into Maximum. Lays it off to Di Maria. Back it... Okay, not all the way back, but never mind. Maximum. Walcott. Remy. Maximum through the middle. Can he finally score? Yes, he can. Through open play. Remy's ball into the middle was absolutely atrocious. Dele Alli with a drag back. Takes it past the defender. Goes down under a challenge. Wins a penalty. And Maximum is on a hat-trick. It would be rude not to give it to him. Dele Alli with the interception. Gets the ball into the middle for Sanson. Up to Walcott. Through to Maximum maybe. Goes for the little lob. What a save. And Walcott is there to just rifle it home from a very acute angle. Back into Dele Alli. Maximum. Turns his man. And another good save by the legs of the goalkeeper. Dele Alli. Dele Alli has done well, gets his shot off and just about misses the target. Close one. Well, Walcott has one job to do and he does it finally. Gets the ball to St. Maximum. Dele Alli round the outside, has to score and he does. And that's Dele Alli's first goal, and it is in a game where we've absolutely dominated the first half. To be fair, he's had maybe a 5-minute period where he probably should have scored and didn't. We've hit him on the counter and we take it up to 5. St. Maximum involved again. Dele Alli on the score sheet. And that should be job done. When I first picked up Dele Alli, it was purely to review. It wasn't to enjoy. You know, it was not one of those cards that I'm like, oh, do you know what? I can't wait to try this. I'm hoping it's going to be good. It was just a case of, well, I'll do it because it's relevant, right? I'm pleasantly surprised to report to you that he's a good card. Now, it's not a, oh, quick, go and get him, put him into your weekend league team, good. But it's a, I had fun with this, and I can't see why other people won't have fun as well. I have a theory, though, and it's quite complicated to explain without diagrams and graphs, but I'll try my best. So, I've been testing recently the reaction stat, right? So, Martinelli is a prime example of this. Martinelli's Future Stars card has like 60-something reactions and composure, but he has insane dribbling, agility, and pace. Now, when I took him in game, I fully expected him to feel really sluggish and slow and horrible because his reactions are terrible. They're really bad. However, it just didn't affect him in the slightest. He was essentially Neymar. He felt pretty much exactly the same. I think he's got 3-star, so he's not really Neymar, but you know what I mean. He felt good on the ball. He was really quick, responsive, snappy. I expected Dele Alli to be the opposite, right? So without any Chem style whatsoever, Dele Alli has 78 agility, 65 balance, and 72 acceleration. However, he has 90 reactions and 87 dribbling with 90 ball control. And to my surprise, okay, it's not quite Neymar or Martinelli, but his left stick dribble was decent. His dragbacks were relatively snappy, and I didn't really have a problem with his reactions and his response time. He felt decent, and that doesn't really make an awful lot of sense to me because he has terrible agility and he has no pace. So what gives? What is that? How? My conclusion really is, if you have poor agility and not great sprint speed, but you have good reactions and good dribbling with good ball control, I think that's important, you will still feel relatively snappy. If you have terrible reactions, however, your dribbling, balance, agility and acceleration are good, you will still feel responsive and snappy and your reactions will still be good. So the reaction stat, in my opinion, only matters when your agility and your acceleration or sprint speed are low. And I have not been proved wrong otherwise, so I'm going to run with it. So in my opinion, if you're a Spurs fan, happy days, pick him up, although you probably have the headliner. If you're not a Spurs fan, you've still got scope to use this with a bit of fun attached to it. Yeah, some downsides, 3-star weak foot, 4-star skills. It'd be better if it was the other way around. It would be nice if his agility, or rather his balance, was better, but it is what it is. It doesn't really affect him, if I'm honest. His strength, that would be better if it was higher, but I tell you what does happen, because he has low balance and low strength, if he gets nudged, he goes over, he wins a foul and you get a free kick. So it's not the end of the world, you know. There are definitely positives coming out of the negatives, but good in front of goal, very good positioning, excellent passer of the ball, and fairly responsive considering I thought he was going to be a block of wood. There we go. I'll look into it a little bit more going forward, I think, with different cards and things. I'll pick up some players and get back to you for definite. But yeah, if you have enjoyed a very long-winded experience, then do me a favour and hit that like button. Let me know what you think of the whole theory in the comment section down below. Subscribe to the channel, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.